Good morning. My name is Rich Gill. I'm currently running for City Council, and I'm here to answer the questions that were given to me by the BDC. So let's go ahead and read these, and I will answer them the way that they were given to me. Alright, age 57. Years living the city. That's broken down. First came here in 76, left in 84 for the military, came back in 2015, and have been living here ever since. Alright, occupation. Currently I'm semi-retired, but I do work in the film industry when given the opportunity. I also do videography when I get a chance, and photography. Education and training. Well, I did go as far as a BS degree at the LA Film School in entertainment business, and I did graduate summa cum laude, and I was happy about that. Training. 22 years military service. In those 22 years I did do construction, anything from building to maintenance to contracts to management. So I did a variety of things. Previous elected positions. Well, to be honest with you, I've never really been elected to positions. As a military member, you're given positions. You're expected to be in charge when you reach a certain rank. You're expected to be a leader. You're expected to be a manager. You're expected to run operations a certain way. And that's kind of a no-brainer. When you're given the chance to lead, you lead. You listen, you learn, and you do the best you can for your people and or your team, depending on the situation. What bugs here? Last book read was Cyber Citizen. It was written by Christine Stiles, who actually lives in Rancho Cucamonga, and I had a chance to meet with her, and I can honestly say she's a very, very wonderful lady, and her book was very interesting, and I'm glad to have had a chance to read it. Okay, interesting fact in 50 words or less. Tell us something interesting about yourself that has nothing to do with politics or this race. Particular talent, hobby, or achievement. 50 words or less. Go. Okay. Paint surfboards. Created a surf contest. Do photography. Paint. Edit when I want to. I think that's enough. In 100 words or less, why do you wish to be elected to the City Council? One of the reasons that I'd like to be elected to the City Council is so that I can go ahead and make sure that transparency is accomplished. Over the years, there's been a lot of things that I've seen through my video lens that I wasn't happy with. And hopefully, should I win, I can go ahead and step in and try to make changes and new policies that will better help Laverne. What are the most important issues facing the city, and what specific plan do you have to address it? There are issues that are coming up, but to me, the current issues that we have are going to be adjustments. But right now, in order to make those adjustments, you need to have a team. You need to have a strong vote to be able to make that change a reality. And one person can't do it alone. You need three. And I've already stated that. 3 people need to make that change. So with this upcoming voting cycle, we have 3 districts that will be up. That's 3 people that can make those changes. So let's think about that. I can state anything you want. But if we don't get those 3 people, it doesn't matter what those changes are. They won't happen. All right. What specific talent, skill, life experience, or expertise do you bring to the city council, and how do you feel it would benefit the city? What I bring to the table is 22 years of military experience. In the military, you become part of a team. You learn how to work with a team. You learn how to listen. You learn how to adjust. You learn how to adapt. As you gain in rank, you start to learn how to lead a team. You start to listen to your people, your subordinates. You start to make adjustments now from being the subordinate to being the leader. Then as you gain more rank, you go from being the team leader, you become the manager. In other words, you don't just manage one team, you manage 3 or 4 teams. And you look at a whole bunch more people and how you are able to go ahead and work with them and be able to accomplish the mission or objective of which you're assigned. That is the education experience that I bring in to the city council. In 100 words or less, what do you think is the most important role, responsibility of a council member, mayor? Okay, for this question, the most important role of a council member and or mayor, should we end up getting stuck with a rotating mayor system, is transparency. The people want to know what's going on. Mayor Tim Hepburn did what I feel was pretty commendable by giving people the Minute with the Mayor program. He expressed each week when possible what is going on throughout the city and anything that needed to be informative so that the public had knowledge of it. Now, can you expand on that? Sure. You can expand on it with all 3 chiefs. Add them in. Do a 10-minute segment where you have minutes with the top 3 or a program of equal value so that information can be flying out and people are aware. So as a video guy, that's the way I think. I think media. What do you see as the city's greatest strength? Well, in 100 words or less, to me, it's the people. The people are its greatest strength. When the people aren't happy, they're going to let you know. They're going to come to city council. They're going to get on that podium, and they're going to tell you, we're not happy. And it's up to us as city council members to listen, to understand, and to figure out how we can adjust, how we can make changes if possible, and if we can't, how we can go ahead and identify the situation and best make the recommendations so that our people understand why these changes can or cannot be made. Now again, we still have to make a vote in the city council. And if the right people are in there, then the vote can be positive to the changes that hopefully the people want. But that's not always going to be the case. What sets you apart from other candidates seeking this office? At this point in time, I think the one thing that may set me apart is that I would be a little more hands-on because of the fact that I'm more retired, and that I would be able to look over a lot more items than some of our current council members. Most of them have jobs, most of them are current busy like that. But when you're semi-retired, you're able to go ahead and have that extra time to be able to look at some items that some of the other council members may not be able to. And I feel that might be a good thing. There's a lot of questions that have been brought up that the answers were never truly given to the people correctly. And hopefully, with the next cycle, those answers will be given in a manner that people will accept. Last question. In 500 words or less, what 3 things do you hope to accomplish as a council member and or council? During your first term, what do you hope will be success stories for the first city council? Things implemented, improved, eliminated, or expanded? Well, okay. I think we've already gone over that and some of these questions. So, let's go ahead and redo them again. Change 5 districts to 4. Eliminate the district system if possible. Change the rotating mayor system to a voting mayor system. Do an audit, a clean-cut forensic audit that just scrubs everything. Let's learn where every single dollar's at. Those would be the first things that I would want to see done. All right, but again, and we've stated this already over and over, it takes 3 to make these changes. One person cannot do it alone. I cannot say or make promises to you that I will not and cannot keep. That's crazy. I can only state the obvious. If 3 people that get into office are of the same mind and want to accomplish the same things, then yes, those items will get done. But if these 3 people are not on the same mind, then whoever they want to side with, those items will be accomplished. So I can only say, hopefully, right now, with the people that are going and vying for the districts, 1, we desperately need to be changed. 3, I'm very interested to see who will win. And as for 4, I feel very comfortable that whether I win or lose, I know that the district is in good hands. And I feel very comfortable about that. So, in conclusion, I hope you're happy with the questions I've answered. You're free to go ahead and, if you see me out in the street, to stop me. If you go to the city council meetings, the 1st and 3rd Monday, you can see me in the back. I'll be filming. You can say hi and ask me any questions if you want then. So that's all I have. Until then, take care, God bless, and I'll see you soon.